There's an apartment in Osaka that a hygiene researcher once used in a documentary about daily rituals. 3 people live there, 1 bathroom, and somehow not one of them ever complained about waiting in line for it. Not because it was big, it wasn't. It was smaller than most walk-in closets in the West. But it ran on a rhythm, a set of unspoken rules about what belongs in that room and what never gets a second chance in it. And somewhere else right now, someone is standing in a bathroom with 4 half-empty shampoo bottles, a bath mat that's been damp since Tuesday, and a toothbrush sitting in an inch of standing water. Not because they're dirty, not because they don't care, because nobody ever told them that clean and disgusting aren't about how often you scrub. They're about what you allow to sit there in the first place. Today, I'm walking you through 10 things Japanese people find genuinely disgusting in a bathroom, habits so normalized elsewhere that most people don't even notice them anymore. Stay until number 10, because it's not about the bathroom at all. It's the one rule that explains every single item before it. Let's start with the idea most people have never questioned. A dirty bathroom isn't a cleaning problem. It's a boundary problem. Every item on this list exists because somewhere along the way, a line got blurred between clean and dirty, used and forgotten, now and someday. More bleach doesn't fix a blurred line. It just delays noticing it. Number 1, washing yourself and using the toilet in the same room. In most Japanese homes, the toilet lives in its own tiny closet-sized room, completely separate from the bath and shower. Walk into a typical American or European bathroom, and a Japanese guest will quietly wonder why the room where waste happens is the exact same room where you're supposed to become clean. The logic is simple. The toilet is considered the dirtiest surface in the home, and the bath is considered the purest. Letting them share air, humidity, and splash zones is treated as an obvious contamination risk, not a quirky cultural difference. The shift. Even if you can't remodel your home, the habit translates. Keep toilet brushes, toilet cleaning supplies, and toothbrushes as far from each other as your layout allows. Number 2, a bath mat that never actually dries. It sits on tile, soaking up water after every shower, all week, slowly turning into a farm for bacteria and mildew you can't see but can definitely smell if you get close enough. In Japanese homes, bath mats get hung up, shaken out, and aired after every single use, not left flat on the floor to marinate. The shift. A bath mat isn't furniture. It's closer to a dish towel. Treat it with the same urgency you'd treat something sitting in standing water, because that's exactly what it is. Number 3, reusing the same towel for 4 or 5 days. Everyone's done it. The towel starts smelling faintly sour by day 3, and everyone just keeps using it anyway, pretending not to notice. A damp towel hanging in a humid bathroom is one of the fastest breeding environments in the entire house, faster than most kitchen surfaces. In Japanese households, towels get rotated every 1 to 2 days, not stretched to the end of the week. The shift. Buy more towels if you have to. It's cheaper than the bacteria colony you're currently drying your face with. Number 4, a toothbrush holder that traps water at the bottom. Those enclosed cups that look tidy on a shelf are actually little reservoirs, holding a small pool of gray water that never fully evaporates. Every time you rinse your brush, more water drips into that same trapped pool. The preference in Japanese bathrooms is an open, ventilated holder that lets brushes dry fully between uses, because a toothbrush that never dries is a toothbrush that's basically living in a swamp. The shift. Dump it out, rinse it, and switch to something open air. It takes 30 seconds and undoes years of buildup. Number 5. Hoarding half-used or backup bottles of shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. 5 bottles lined up, 3 of them a quarter full, just in case the current one runs out mid-shower. This isn't preparedness. It's clutter wearing the costume of practicality. In Japanese bathrooms, the rule is 1 bottle of each, used until it's empty, replaced only then. The shift. Pick your favorite of each category, finish it, then buy the next one. The counter clears itself, and so does the decision fatigue of choosing between 6 almost empty bottles every morning. Number 6. Skipping the pre-rinse before getting into a bath. In Japanese bathing culture, you shower and fully rinse off outside the tub before ever stepping in, because the bathwater is often reused by the whole family afterward. Getting into standing water without rinsing first, carrying in the day's sweat, soap residue, and skin oil is considered one of the most disgusting habits by Japanese hygiene standards, precisely because that water doesn't just disappear, it sits there. The shift. Even in a solo, drain-it-after-use bathtub, rinse first. Bathing was always meant to be the reward after getting clean, not the method of getting clean. Number 7. Ignoring the drain cover until it's visibly clogged. Hair, soap scum, and grime building up under there for weeks, dealt with only once the water starts draining slower than a Monday morning. In Japanese homes, drain covers get lifted and wiped almost daily, treated the same way you'd treat wiping a counter, a small habitual reset rather than an emergency intervention. The shift. 30 seconds after your shower, lift it, rinse it, put it back. It's the difference between prevention and a plumber's visit. Number 8. Wearing the same slippers from the living room into the bathroom. In Japanese homes, bathroom slippers are their own separate pair, used exclusively in that one room and never crossing the threshold back into the hallway. Mixing the two means quietly tracking bathroom floor bacteria across every carpet and hallway in the house, one step at a time, without ever noticing you're doing it. The shift. A dedicated pair of bathroom-only slippers, left just inside the door, is a $5 fix for a habit most households never think to question. Number 9. Expired skincare and makeup sitting in a drawer, quietly going bad. This is the bathroom version of the pantry problem. Products past their prime, waiting for a someday that never actually arrives, taking up space while slowly becoming a place bacteria grows instead of a place beauty products live. The shift. If you can't remember when you opened it, or it's changed color, texture, or smell even slightly, it's gone. No sniff test negotiations. No, it's probably still fine. Number 10. Decorative clutter crowding the sink counter. Extra soap dishes nobody refills, ornaments, spare toiletry sets from hotels, all sitting there, collecting dust and turning a functional surface into a display shelf. The Japanese bathroom philosophy keeps only what's used every single day visible. Everything else lives out of sight in a drawer or cabinet until it's actually needed. The shift. Clear the counter down to what you touch daily. Toothbrush, soap, maybe 1 bottle. Everything else earns a home in a drawer, not a permanent spot on display. We've covered 9 habits now, and every single one of them looks on the surface like it's about hygiene. But it isn't really. Here's number 10, and it's not an item at all. It's the question underneath every single habit on this list. Is this room designed around what's actually clean or around what's simply familiar? Japanese bathroom culture didn't get spotless by scrubbing harder. It got spotless by refusing to let convenience quietly override cleanliness, by treating "that's just how it's always been" as a red flag instead of an excuse. Once you start asking that question in your own bathroom, is this here because it's clean or just because it's normal? The other 9 habits stop feeling like rules imposed from outside. They start feeling obvious. So here's a simple test you can run tonight on anything in that room you're unsure about. Pick it up. Ask, would I be comfortable explaining exactly why this is here, right now, to someone who actually understands hygiene? If the honest answer is a shrug, that's your answer. Start with one thing tonight, not the whole bathroom, the toothbrush holder, the bath mat, just one. That apartment in Osaka never got that rhythm from one deep clean. It got there from 10 small refusals, repeated daily, until refusing the blurred line became the default instead of the exception. If this made you look at your own bathroom differently, send it to someone who still has that one drawer of expired products they've been meaning to deal with. This has been a look at the philosophy behind Japanese bathroom habits. Not a rule to follow, an invitation to notice. If this helped, subscribe so you don't miss what's next, and tell me in the comments which one you're fixing tonight.